Hello. Hopefully, Rattlecran. Hopefully. I was a little too late to get in this game in room 5, unfortunately. There you go. That's right. Hopefully. I think Nathan just got home. Should I go hassle him to play? No, there's no way. He's too tired after work to do stuff like this. So hopefully we can get to. I mean, 8 is kind of crappy. 8 is not really a tournament. If we can get to 12 people, that would be fantastic. At this point, I was hoping to do 16 both days. Hoping we could grow a little bit, but if we could get to if we could get 12 people on both days, well, if we get 12 people on the Play-agricola day, that's kind of what I'm hoping for at this point. Because yeah, Unfortunately, signups are pretty thin right now. Let's play some Showdown. Have I not played Showdown on this? Maybe not in a while. I guess I haven't played in a while. That work? I got that run right? Nice. Let's play some Showdown. Yeah, that's right, HIKLJ. That's right. Earthquake? I'd love to get Stealth Rock out, but it's not a stab Earthquake. I'd probably survive it, but kind of sucks just throwing away Torkoal. But getting a Stealth Rock is usually worth it. Yeah, this is the danger now, is that I might just get swept by this Haxorus. Because if he has Earthquake, this is dead. This... Glastrier can survive. The problem will be if he Dynamaxes and I'm not ready for it. This is dead. This is still faster, actually. Let's send out Weezing and see what happens. Another Dragon Dance. Okay, so now he's probably faster than Regieleki. Hmm. So these are neutral. Sorry, this is resisted. This is neutral. This is resisted. This has got Sun Boost, though. And it might burn. I feel like I have to hope to burn. Maybe hope for Confuse. He does have Earthquake. Okay. Yes, I think I'm just dead, unfortunately. Yep. Alright. Okay, at least I should kill it. But yeah, having to use my Dynamax here sucks. How has Play-agricola been recently? Feels like most people are on BGA now. Maybe. I mean, I've certainly had a hard time getting games on Play-agricola, but I think a big part of that is time of day. Time of day has always mattered a lot, right? Do I resist? Do I survive this close combat? Am I okay with letting him get off close combat here? We can see what the move is. Oh, if it's the Knuckle, I actually might survive Knuckle because it's less power than close combat. All right, let's find out. Should I or should I just switch? I think I see if I survive. Nope. Yeah, part of that's a time of day thing, right? Is like I miss out on I miss out on pretty much all the European players, unfortunately, because of when I'm starting. Obviously, it's different times than I was doing before. Let's save this guy. How does hail affect? Oh, yeah, okay. All right. So it should be a lot of damage and the burn. Nice. Okay. Okay. Well, it's not totally over then. That's good. Rapid spin. Let's try to go fast. I'm surprised I killed actually. I guess 2 times attack. I was thinking of the burn, but yeah, 2 times attack. If they switch, substitute is good, but if they don't switch, it's kind of bad. I'll just Thunderbolt. Yeah, obviously the player base on BGA is a lot bigger, right? And you can play Arena. Hmm. If this is ground move, Togedemaru's dead, so pretty much has to be here. But this Pokemon needs to one-shot, because if this is a bug move, then I'm done. So yeah, I have to one-shot here. Fortunately, 4 times effective move. Yeah, I mean, certainly Play-agricola was doing better a year ago, but like everything online was doing better a year ago, right? Height of the pandemic. Oh, they gave up. Or they left. That happens sometimes. Sometimes when I'm playing this, I just get up and walk away and forget that I'm playing. If you're not like super worried about ranking up. Okay, so I don't want to eat a low kick. So Nidoqueen looks okay. Thundurus looks okay. The problem is Thundurus loses to Ice. Nidoqueen doesn't like the Ice move either. Sudowoodo probably doesn't even get 2-hit, but I'll throw away Nidoqueen to get Stealth Rock out. Wow. I did not expect to get one shot by that. Holy. Oh, nice. Someone came to the room. Uh, I mean, this is just a one shot. If they don't kill me, they get killed in one shot. So head to smash you. Nice. We got a game. Played a little bit. It's like not for a little while. Earthquake's decent against Kling Klang. I think I want to hold on to my Thunderous if I can. Yeah, so this shouldn't be a one-hit KO. Gudra's got pretty decent HP, so should be able to get a... Ooh! Ooh! What an opening pile! Holy! What an opening pile. That is quite the pile of cards. I just throw away Gudra, unfortunately, but yeah, Kling Klang is annoying. Sudowoodo should survive and then kill them with Earthquake. Yes. Alright. Agricola time. Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing an EGIK WM France Tech G4-5-6 game with Montu, mikechike, and barnowl. Got a pretty incredible opening pile here. Mason, Educator, Farm Steward. There's part-time builder, village farmer, childcare worker, store. Like honestly, this pack is just very strong. Given how strong this pack is, I think I'm still taking Educator here. Mason, Farm Steward should go, and then I'll see maybe part-time builder back, maybe herdsman back. Yeah, herdsman should definitely wheel. So I could try to do like a day labor combo thing with Educator. Childcare worker, the food from childcare worker comes a little too late to be good with the food comes a little too late to be good with Educator. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, just keep village farmer in mind. Lots of fields are a good thing. Okay. So the best card, in my opinion, is Mayor Candidate. If I wheel, so I'm wondering if I wheel part-time builder. I'm wondering that's a decent part-time builder is pretty decent with diligent farmer, and I do know there is a day labor card out there. So I could do something like part-time builder and try to get diligent farmer going. And I know I want lots of fields, and I'd probably do fields, pastures, stables, maybe. Hard to pass on a card like Mayor Candidate though with Educator, because it just sometimes you just get to build the room and build the well in round 3, for example, or round 2. So I think I just take Mayor Candidate here. I consider, you know what? I'll try to draft to get Market Crier back, and maybe do something with Market Crier. Oh well, getting Graduate here is fantastic. Graduate and Grantor are both fantastic here. Oh man. So like the amazing thing about Grantor with Educator is that it gets you the food to feed in that harvest and gets you the food to play your last 2 occupations, which is insane. Graduate though. You know what? Many a game has been sunk with the Educator from not having the correct feeding. I'm going to take Grantor here. Grantor never wheels. Graduate maybe could wheel. I don't think Graduate will wheel. But Graduate maybe could wheel. Grantor I think never wheels, most likely. Yeah, Prudent Merchant with Mayor Candidate looks like a lot of fun. Diplomat seems great with Educator. 2 unblockable actions in 14. Unblockable actions may be a bit better than normal with Mayor Candidate. So yeah, definitely one of these two. Prudent Merchant, Diplomat. The idea of building the well and getting all the resources back is a lot of fun, especially because then I could also build like the BMW or something that provides a lot of food. Diplomat maybe is the pick knowing about Village Head though. Like the ability to plow so unblockably with Village Head in the draft seems like it could be amazing. Is that right? I'm not sure if this is right. This is the more passive play for sure. This is like the safer. The upside from the other card could have been huge. Yeah, so I like Storehouse Keeper, I think, over Part-Time Builder. So I did talk about Herdsman, but Grantor has made me not so interested in Herdsman. Now I'm thinking about something like play Educator, hopefully round 1, Storehouse Keeper, then try to draft a Miner to start player Reedstone Food, and then try to get a Clay Oven early in round 3. Something like that, maybe? I think I go Storehouse Keeper here over Herdsman. Normally, like I'd be pretty happy to pick up something like Herdsman with Educator, but Grantor is making me think like I don't need, it's okay to like. So with Herdsman, the advantage is you can take it like 3 times in stage 1, and it's 3 4 food actions, right? Um, but seeing Storehouse Keeper, having Grantor is making me think maybe I don't quite need that. So I'll take Storehouse Keeper. And yeah, I could pick up Mendicant here. Wood Gatherers is a trap with Mayor Candidate. Could play Market Crier. This maybe is actually a Market Crier game. With Diplomat, I know I get Plow Sow in 14. Is this crazy? This feels a little crazy. Could just take Mendicant. Problem is Mendicant doesn't do anything until round 14, right? Like Grantor, yeah, I just don't see myself needing Mendicant with Grantor. Because if I've managed to play Grantor, then I've got enough food at that point. Your pick would be Field Warden or sorry, interesting. Interesting, or Mason. Hmm. It's pretty hard to pass on Educator first pick. Because there are just some synergies that are just absolutely absurd. So, yeah, I can play Renaissance Man with my Market Crier. Nice. I did not think Renaissance Man was coming back. I was going to be like pretty happy to pick up Clay Deliveryman here, but yeah, Renaissance Man with Market Crier looks like a lot of fun. So, do I need to be first round one? No. I kind of like taking building materials, but I don't need to take it here. The reason I like taking building materials is it lets me play Reedstone Food into Mare Candidate and building materials and build the stone oven without having to take a clay action, for example. Like, so Mare Candidate could be my third Auk in that line. Pretty sure Storehouse Keeper is going to be my first. I don't have to take building materials here, though. I also have luck on the rooster points with Diplomat if I want to. Just take Herb Garden, maybe? Or no, Donkey. Yeah, just take Donkey. Yeah. And yeah, wheel building materials. So I can do, yeah, I can get 4 fields down in round 14 with Diplomat. What is in your first pack? Farm Steward, Mason, Educator, Part-Time Builder, Herdsman, Storehouse Keeper. Yeah. Donkey, great with Diplomat. Yeah. Chances getting Awk round 1 is harder with Rooster. Absolutely. Agreed. Absolutely. Follow up. When am I actually getting crops in the ground? Festival Hall seems neat here. It also seems tough to do with Renaissance Man. Obviously not taking Private Forest. It's like the anti-educator card. I don't think I'm taking trees here. The Port Le Havre is whatever. It's fine. It's a free point. The effect is not often going to come up when I have Mare Candidate Storehouse Keeper. I'll take Festival Hall, I guess. Uh, hmm. Hmm. So Hayrake seems great knowing about the field for Woodhawk. Camembert is pretty great with Educator because Camembert is a start player round 2 where I can place, 2 food on Reedstone Food round 2 or whatever, get myself a bunch extra food. Um, I'm off of Chicken Coop. Seems like if I'm going to be spending building resources on food, it should be on an oven. Similar issue with Food Storehouse. Coffee Break's great, but I could maybe wheel Coffee Break. Animal Trap seems good if I'm going to force the well, but I think I'm pretty clearly on the oven line. And Pumpkin Patch is interesting. I think I'm taking Camembert here. The ability to put a food on Reedstone food seems great. There are so many plows in this draft. There are so many plows in this draft. This is actually quite absurd. So pole barn seems good, knowing about the free stables card. Guest plow seems great, knowing about the extra fields needed. There's ox goad. I don't think I'm taking any of them though. This is a pretty easy bread machine in my opinion. Grotto is a card. I don't think Grotto works with this hand because you're spending all of your early food on ox. So Grotto just comes online way too late. The ability to take Reedstone food and then second action bake that grain seems incredible. And yeah, I think I take building materials here. For the reasons I talked about already. Getting one clay for the stone oven is a thing. Did Montu take Rooster? Is Montu a Rooster player? What if I ship Montu? What Ock would Montu have taken out of my opening hand? And then do any of those Ocks really want Rooster? I mean, obviously Montu appreciates Reedstone food round 1. So he could just be on something like that. The Spare Fence Post doesn't seem too bad, actually. I think I'll take the Port Le Havre, though. Take free points when I can. And Pumpkin Patch seems great. I'm amazed that Animal Trap came all the way back. That's pretty surprising to me. If I wasn't so set on like baking being my strategy, I think I'd snap Animal Trap here, but Hayrake is also interesting, but I think I'm going to rely on my Diplomat. I only need one plow action that's contested to get 6 fields. So, yeah. I think I don't actually need Hayrake. I wonder if Hayrake coming around means nobody is... Like, okay, the player... So somebody took the field, the most fields for wood occupation, but then they didn't take Hayrake. So, did they first pick like a baker servant, or what could they have? I like that I have a lot of free miners. I like that I have a lot of free miners in my hand. I have points on them. So, the big issue this hand has is getting the third occupation out. Because I kind of want to play Storehouse Keeper and Mayor Candidate as my second occupation. Storehouse Keeper to get the grain, obviously, on Reedstone food. Mayor Candidate to get the stone to actually build the stone oven with. But what I can do So what I think this looks like is probably so the dream scenario is cheap Ock round one, educator, somebody else plays an Ock, I get to play storehouse keeper. Then I play start player camembert round two. Or sorry, second action. I put a food on Reedstone food. I put a food. I'm not sure where I would put the other food exactly, but certainly a food on Reedstone food. Maybe major if it's flipped. Then I'd grow Reedstone food, get two food there, and then probably take four clay. No, would I? When would I take clay? Because I don't get four clay until round. The problem with waiting on four clays, it doesn't flip until three, and major might be contested at that point for the fireplace. Oh, Barnowl has Rooster. Yeah, this is actually the dream. Barnowl having Rooster is actually the dream. Nice. Now, Reedstone Food Barn Owl. Show me. Reedstone Food. Ooh, Mike with the two clay round one. So it could be like a head of the family. So if Mason got to Mike, Mason plus head of the family, you might go for the first fireplace no matter what. Barn Owl plays Private Forest here. Okay. This is different than I expected, obviously. I guess I just play Expensive Ock here. Play Storehouse Keeper. And then round two, first move, start player. Be first move, start player Andy. Hey, Mariska. You're up late. So I expect Barnowl is taking Reedstone Food, right? With Private Forest, Reedstone Food seems pretty reasonable. Yep. So then I'm going to go ahead and play Camembert here. Food here. Food on day labor, food on fish. And I second move take one of those. Sure. And probably both occupation spaces get taken before it's my next turn. But if Montu takes two reed and Mike or Barnell will take three wood, you know, there was like undisturbed pawn, so like somebody could be doing something along those lines. Yeah, there we go. So I get to take a food action before Expensive Hawk is taken this round. That's pretty cool. Did I take too many food there? I think I took too many food there. I should have 2, and then I go up 3, yeah. So we've got all the high tier emotes in this game. Or both of them, I should say. Both of the high tier emotes in this game. So then my dream round 3 is like reedstone food into 4 clay. Go ahead and play Mayor Candidate here. And now I have enough food to play Diplomat and then Grantor, or Market Crier and then Grantor. I guess Market Crier but for Diplomat, just because Diplomat certainly will come out by the end of round 7, but Market Crier wants... Like, maybe there's a world where Diplomat's my 7th Ock in round 7. Market Crier, Renaissance Man, that order does matter. So Mike might be on Evening Prayer here. And Barnowl plays Village Farmer. Alright. So I play Market Crier here. For only 2 food. Because we're in the golden zone. V2. Montu's playing Chicken Coop. Saving a wood. Alright, so this is going well. Going quite well. Also happy to sit behind the person who's going to grow first. Just hope that it's not round 5 family growth. I am a couple actions away from being able to build myself, but not that far. 1 reed action, 1 wood action. Yeah. Only 2 occupations played in rounds 2 and 3. I play the only 2 ox in round 1, and then only 2 ox played in round 2 and 3. Interesting. And the fireplace is not built yet, so Mike could build the fireplace here to try to starve me. It seems like a reasonable play. And also part of why having Grantor is so amazing. This is part of why having Grantor is so amazing. I am not dependent on getting a major minor action, just as long as anyone plays. Just as long as anyone plays it. Plays an Ock. Homework, there we go. 2 Ox, beautiful. And I was going to say, you should announce them one at a time, but anyways, I'll do Grantor. So Grantor gets me net 6 food. And then I'll play Renaissance Man. And I'm ready to market cry this round. So I can take 2 reed or 3 wood. I'll take the 3 wood. Oh, yeah. Oh, Montu raises a good point. So grain on unused farmyard spaces, you may sow as if it were grain. I think it's okay, actually. I actually think that works. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're good. So, what? He gets to sow... He gets to sow, like, 9 wood and 4 food here or something? Oh my god, what? Awesome combo. Awesome combo. We've gone through this before. It combos. Awesome combo. Just refers to the amount? We can look in the CAC and see if there's any discussion about it. Can this card with acreage and crop rotator... You can plant wood food anywhere you could plant grain. So this is Sid's comment. The counter argument is that the intent is only to let you sow like grain. I see what Montu's saying. WM Pi is permaculturist. You may not use reed nursery to sow reed onto unused farmyard spaces. What does reed nursery say? Sow and harvest reed in your fields. The reed specifically calls out in your field. Yeah, which is different. Yeah. So it specifically calls out a different interaction. Yeah, I'm fine with letting it go. We need a G45 compendium. These issues come up frequently enough, but there is not like one one spot where where all the answers are. And some people have like slightly different interpretations, and people have their own headcanons and stuff. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love it. I love it. I'll cry. Why would food stacks be different? Sorry, I'm not sure what you're responding to, Gray. I might have. I don't know what I said that you're responding to. I'm responding to Barnowl's farm. I think it's just auto buy. I guess he's just trying to avoid the. He's probably been told by somebody, right, that auto buy is a thing or auto pay is a thing, right? I think what he's communicating is that this is the for food that he used to feed. I think he sent farm removing this and then sent farm collecting the wood. Yeah, his farm seems right to me. Yeah, so I'd like to build, but I need Reed to do that. I think I just take 4 wood here, and I'll second action make the clay oven. It's right now. Yeah, he sent it in parts. Like he removed the 4 and then did the 8. Which is, yeah, it's confusing when people do that, when they do stuff in parts, but it does take a lot of clicking. Renaissance Man, Mayor Candidate is kind of a nombo. I mean, I could get 7 points out of this and still, and like, I can get no points in the last 3 rounds and still get 7 points out of Renaissance Man, right? So I'm not worried about it. Mike says I better win this by 20. 24 wood is a thing. 24 wood is absolutely a thing. Take the 2 Reed. Two Reed is nice because I want to be able to build and then because I want to be able to build and keep Renaissance Man alive. So I also think it's very likely that I'm gonna want Plaus or Reno Fence in the last round, Gray, because I'm very likely to like fence 7 in the middle of the game to be able to get Donkey in play. So then like Reno Fence at the end seems like a thing. So I think it's okay. Just have to make sure I mean, with Diplomat, I know I'm getting that, so. Okay. Am I fighting anyone for build next round? No. Is there a line to double build? No. Just take 3 wood then, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to leave Montu start player into 6 wood. Because Mike's going to grow here, right? I hope Barnowl just like needs a way to spend like 40 like 50 wood this game. Maybe not 50, maybe 35. Because he made 24 with this, and then he's got another like 6 coming in. Barnowl forgot his wood on round 4. I also know what these guys have, right? If Montu has Farm Steward here, right? If Montu has Farm Steward, I am fighting Montu. Because Montu can grab Reed, Reno Farm Steward easily, or play Farm Steward here, and then, yeah. I guess Reed Reno Farm Steward, he doesn't beat me to the family growth action unless he start players here. If he start players here, I have to start player next round. Monty's playing Master Huntsman, so I'll play Diplomat as my final occupation. Montu also needs food. That's the other thing to call out. Probably, and Mike does have Evening Prayer. Nice. Playing 2 Ox on the family growth space seems okay. Omni Farmer, so that's one of his first 2 picks. And what's the other one? Drawing Genius. Interesting. So he might have what does he have that does he have like he took Drawing Genius pretty highly, I think, right? I don't remember what pack Drawing Genius was in. What does he have to combo with Drawing Genius? Like a Noble or something, maybe? Like you might take Noble Omni Farmer. Do you do that? And say, I'm going to do a 3-room version of Omni Farmer and 3-room version of Noble? Not sure. Want to start player Loom? Playing Loom with 0 sheep is interesting. Yeah, Montu's got Farm Steward, so I have to start player here. I have to build start player. Thank goodness I know about that card. Because I could get pretty wrecked here otherwise. Onto it's a 3 clay fireplace here. Interesting. Wants to save himself the clay so that he can build a clay room. So maybe Montu has Mason. So did Montu take first pick Master Huntsman and then take Mason? What do you pick there? Do you pick Mason or do you pick Farm Steward? Um, hmm. So like Mason, you have to spend more building resources on rooms, which seems like it makes it tougher to spend a lot of resources on majors for Master Huntsman. But we can also look at what's Mike got here, because Mike got the other card. Does Mike look like he's particularly leaning one way or the other? Not really, I guess. Feed 4. Round 8, another point from Renaissance Man. It is Farm Steward. So why does Montu really want the 5 clay here? The 5 clay was selling... The 5 clay was selling me on... Does he just want to upgrade? Maybe that's all he wants to do. Maybe he wants to upgrade and try to make all the cooking hearths, which would be kind of crazy. Also, barnowl has a ton of improvements in play already for this stage in the game. There's a lot of improvements in play already. Montu likes the pottery. I'm just confused why this isn't a cooking hearth. That's all. Just it seems like he cost himself 2 food to save 2 clay. So I'm trying to understand why. That's all. Like, yeah. It seems like the food would be good, but whoops. I mean, Montu gets to grow in 9, and he gets 6 wood here, so that seems pretty good. What am I doing here? I think I bake with bread machine. I think I bake with bread machine. Because the actions this round are pretty crap. Unless I want to take Reedstone food. I could take Yeah, you know what? Maybe I take Reedstone food grain here. Am I getting Reedstone food grain third action? That seems unlikely. Bargaining harvester. You know, it's funny though. Food is not a good, but yes, he is triggering it with all his wood. And then he plays conjurer. Okay. Um. Hmm. I think I'm gonna do this and just bake and see what happens. So 2 reed is an option, and just build another wood room. Not ideal, but 2 reed is an option. I guess Mike's probably taking the 2 reed. If Mike's got Mason, Mike is taking the 2 reed here. If he's got Mason. So then I'm looking at. I am the start player currently, so getting a lot of clay would be nice to maybe try to build a clay room. What about fence here? Is fence a thing? I definitely want to get crops in the ground at some point, but I could just keep market crying. Vegetable well, that's fun. With so Omni Farmer Drawing Genius, maybe he has a way to get a second of an animal, like an allegory or something, because you could take 1 boar and play allegory with Drawing Genius and get the second boar. Something like that, maybe. I think I just market cry again. Try to get 6. Do I, or do I take the read? I guess Mike didn't take the read, so I take the read. Yeah, and then I build next round. Mike gonna sow? Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely gonna sow. Yeah, with Omni Farmer you want to sow, and you already put a sheep on the Omni Farmer, so yeah, definitely wanna sow. Yeah, so barnowl really needs like what barnowl really needs for this permaculturist vineyard labor hand is stuff that makes him spend wood without caring about other resources. Because there's a limit to how much wood you can spend without caring about other resources. Like he would love to make 5 rooms with this combo, or make three, yeah, build 3 wood rooms with this combo. The problem is he ends up needing 6 reed to build all those rooms, right? So something like a brushwood roof would be really huge for him. It would also be nice to be open to playing that passing 3 stables card for 2 wood, but probably leaving that option available is inviting disaster with Mayor Candidate, so I won't hope too much. Barnow's got rum distillery. Certainly appreciates my market crying in that case, because Conjurer is not a good Conjurer is not really enough for rum distillery. But he certainly appreciates this. And then he's got Sunrise Admirer. Okay. Nice. Yeah, fun hand. Fun hand for Barnowl. Fun hand. Build is uncontested, so I can take 6 clay or 4 wood here. Let's take... Could also take Reedstone Food, I guess. Reedstone Food Grain. What do I need the 6 clay for? The 6 clay would be my final clay grab versus taking wood. Taking wood seems important given getting Donkey out. Because 6 clay lets me fence 9 with prayer fence posts this round. Oh, Barnell just played graduate. Yeah, you're right. No, Montu's going to grow this round. Barnell is going to grow next round. But he would have to start player to beat me there, which he could do. So yeah, if 6 clay came back, that would be pretty good. If 6 clay comes back and Barnell, well, to think about this a little bit. I kind of like baking again here. If I bake, the problem with baking is if I don't get Reedstone Food, I just market cry again, right? That doesn't seem too bad. Mike took the clay. That's fine. So I can market cry. I think I also want a fence. I want fence and build. If I skip bake, then I could start player room, but then I turn off Renaissance Man, which I don't want to do. Let's skip bake again. Man, Bread Machine is so ridiculously good. Ratchet almost came back. Didn't come back. It almost came back. So if hmm. So I kind of yeah, I kind of want a fence here, but I also want to make sure I get growth in 11. I also want to keep getting Renaissance Man points. I want all of those things. All right, so Montu just played Prudent Merchant. Presumably he's going to try to build the stone oven and the pottery, would be my guess. He's going to play both of those. So I might get Reedstone Food back here if Barnowl doesn't take it. I can also build Start Player to grow next round. I think I don't need to... Mike, does Mike have some saves on Reed? Does he have like Cat Lover or something? Looks like he might have like a Cat Lover, build 2 rooms. But he's only ever going to build 1 room, right? Oh, he might also be trying to build a free room and then build a mason room. Yeah, there was that Auk that gives him a free room. So maybe that's what he's going for here. Alright, so I'll read Stone Food Grain. And then I can fence last action, and then I can build first move next round. Mike start player coffee break. Yeah, we're round 9 and 2 players have 7 occupations in play already. And the person with only 2 ox is playing coffee break. I think I do this. And give Montu 2 food. I do have to take a wood action next round, but that's not a big problem. So 2 sheep. Do I take 2 sheep here? Do I care about 2 sheep? 2 sheep deny Montu pretty hard, which seems like a good idea. Yeah, maybe 2 sheep, 3 wood build. Right now playing spade here so that he can start getting stone from his vineyard labor. He's got a fun hand. Got a very fun hand. And then I probably want to skip bake next round and then maybe market cry again. Montu's playing herdsman. If we're gonna keep taking sheep, he's gonna make them himself. That's fun. That's fun. So you just day labor twice here. Get a pair sheep that way. 3 wooded to build. Yep. Yep. Did Mike miss on Omni last round? The Monty does a cooking hearth upgrade. Getting a boar. So next round, skip bake, take grain, family growth. Ooh, candy room from Montu. This is a very high. This is going to be a high scoring game. Very high scoring game. So now his daily labor actions have bonus points on them. It's going to be a very high scoring game. So skip bake. So I have 3 actions. One's family growth. One's family growth donkey. One is skip bake. One is taking grain, either from Reedstone Food or from Market Crying. Want to take a single wood here. Want to have a cares about animals card? Or a single cattle here? Or what's he got here? Oh, he's just plowing with Oxcode. That's all it is. Yeah, he just wants to plow with Oxcode. Yeah, everyone wants to get their number of fields up. Yep. So taking 4 clay is a thing. I'd like to take wood this round, but I think I probably should take 4 clay. I only need 5 wood total the rest of the way. Oh, I missed a call. Um, so maybe take the 4 clay here. And that's all the clay I need the rest of the way. I'm not too worried about getting my 2 Reno actions, but... Yeah, I guess if I had more clay than that, then I could turn it into stone with Port Le Havre. But I only need 1 more stone. And if I trigger... I guess if I play Festival Hall, then I can get a stone from Festival Hall, and if I don't play Festival Hall, I can turn a clay into a stone. There we go. Problem solved. Who's getting a free room? Mike? Is Mike closest to getting the free room? The free room kind of competes with Omni Farmer a little bit. Mike could cry, give everyone another grain. Giving them this second grain is bad. Giving them the first grain is bad. But hopefully the 9 to 10 point Renaissance Man plus I should be able to get the Village Farmer points. Well, how many Village Farmer points can I get? I can definitely get 6 fields. Do I want to go for more? Do I want to go for 7? I could go for 7 and fence 3. Not play Festival Hall. Could do something like that. Yeah, that's maybe the play here. Sole ownership of the Village Farmer. Because if I don't go for 7, right? Like he can go for Barnowl can go for 8, but that requires a lot of fence actions. Feed 7. Montu hits family growth. This is going to be a high scoring game. Start player to get plow sow seems like a thing, right? Because Barnowl gets his last field here. I guess if plow's there, I have to take plow, right? If plow 2 is there, I have to take plow 2. Mike might plow here. He might plow. He might start player. Mike could do either. Start player for plow sow plus drawing genius seems like a decent play for Mike. But Mike also wants family growth. And if anyone other than Barnowl will start, I guess it's possible that I could family growth, but probably. Mike start player almanac here. Yeah, so he could go for plow sow. He could go for family growth. He might wheel family growth. If he plow sows here, first move, and Barnowl takes plow, I guess I would family growth in that line. Yeah, I would family growth. Probably Barnowl is not going to first move Family growth overtaking or plow overtaking boars or 6 wood. 6 wood. I'm not so sure about that 6 wood move. I don't know if he needed it. I like Renault Stone Oven this round. Mike might do it though. Mike might do it right here. Although taking a pair of sheep is okay for Mike too. No, he already omnied a sheep. He doesn't care that much about the sheep, I guess. Also, Mike decided not to omni again in 11, it looks like. He could have omnied boar, but he chose not to. Right? No, he did put a boar on omni. Turn off Renaissance Man. If I'm not getting the stone oven, that's not as appealing. Don't really want to turn off Renaissance Man if I'm not getting the stone oven. So the BMW is available, but presumably Barnowl is building the BMW, right? Yeah. So if I fence 3, I definitely want to sow bake this round. Do I just sow here? Sow 2 grain fields so that I can play Festival Hall? Yeah. Plan to start player Festival Hall next round. Then if I take Reedstone Food, Grain, and skip Bake in 13. Yeah, that seems like the play. 14, casual 14 wood for Barn Owl here, after already fencing 12. Not bad, eh? Not bad. So if Barnowl wants the BMW, better build it here. Because if you don't build it, I think about building it for sure. Yeah, so Montu's left himself space for 6 fields. Does he get the 6 fields? Unlikely. Barnard's left himself space for 8 fields. Does he get to 8? No, yeah, not at this point. He's not getting 3 more plow actions. Is he getting 2 more? Probably not. You would have to prioritize them pretty highly. Do I want a BMW here? No, I guess I can hold off on BMW. Ooh, taking 3 stone is not a thing that I can do. Taking 3 clay is a thing that I can do. That's 2 stone. Yeah, seems like I need the points from the BMW. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I think that seems to work. Yeah. Seems like six fields should tie for the um, village farmer, even if it doesn't win it outright. Mike playing pole barns on plus. So yeah, so pole barns I did call out pole barns as a thing that would be nice to be open for, but it looks like I'm just gonna fence 11 or 12, so I don't really need it at this point. Yeah, barnowl might start player or plow. I do the opposite. Montu, yeah, Montu can have. Oh yeah, Mike's got the extend a room card, so he's gonna play that here. Yes, because he's got 4 vegetables. Yeah, so Mike gets a free room here, but then it looks like he doesn't manage to get to stone for his. Yeah, too many. It looks like too many actions probably for Mike to get to stone with his for his mason. Barnowl does a so bake here. So I mean, if I start player, it's really just for plow so. But getting festival hall out is nice as well. Or it's yeah, you know what? Getting festival hall out is good. Let's do that. Montu gets plow so. I give Montu plow so next round, but it's because I first moved plow, so I'm fine with that. So oh, the one problem with this does let Barnowl get another plow if he wants it, right? Because Montu might plow here. Yeah, Montu might plow and then take a cattle. Try to get as yeah, Montu might plow here. Montu might plow here. Yeah, because he's banking on wheeling that cattle. So could take the cattle to keep that from Montu, but I also need to skip bake, and this is my last chance to do it. I have to do it with this next move because afterwards Mike won't have a person anymore. Is Barnowl gonna build the BMW? It is disastrously bad if I turn 2 clay into 2 stone and then don't get the BMW. Okay, here's my answer. He's playing Almanac here. This is presumably on Renault, right? So BMW is safe. I can just build major BMW next round. Can I get bargaining before I breed? What does the text on bargaining harvester say? Yeah, kids whenever you harvest. Yeah, Barnell's got a fantastic hand. And you know what? Bargaining harvester doesn't say in a harvest, it's just whenever. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I assume they're distinct. Oh, I didn't think about that. He's talking about with Almanac. But I think it works. There has to be some kind of order. I need double Reno and double Plow. Yep. I first move Plow, I Diplomat Plow So, and then I get one Reno, Diplomat the other Reno. I got 4 moves, so I'm good. Renaissance Man, 9 or 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9, and it'll be 10 in round 14. And then I think I take. So I want to I want to get to 6. I'm going to get to 6 fields is my final number. 6 fields is my final number. So I want to fence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can take 3 wood and then convert my grain into reed. Seems like the play. Yeah, and then I first move plow, giving Montu plow so because I'm a nice guy. And then if Montu wields the cattle, I've had a good game. The problem is my opponents have had also like insane games. Like Barnowl's got a really nice farm. Montu's gonna get there. Montu's gonna get to 6 fields. He plow sows into 1 cattle and he gets there. Yeah, and I'm gonna be missing cattle and boar. I'm not missing the boar point. I can take a 2 point boar here, right? That's my final move here, 2 point boar. And then I'm skipping to bake in the final round and maybe eating a reed and probably eating a reed. Yeah, no reed here, but convert grain twice. Yeah, this should work. Yep. G to food, reed, feed 8. There's my farm going into that harvest. So I'll want to use Reno Fence so I can Diplo Pumpkin Patch because I want a pumpkin patch after Plow Sow. You know what? I can block Montu's Plow Sow. Right? I'm not sowing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna block Montu's Plow Sow. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna be able to sow any more than this. So I actually am only not going to have any grain points at the end, which is kind of terrible. Yeah. Yeah. Second action, Reno fence. Third action, skip bake. Fourth action, plow 2. Fifth action, Reno pumpkin patch with diplomat. Mike keeps forgetting to put a boar on his Omni Farmer. Yeah, I'm not sure my farm scores enough points. I have 2 negatives. Or no, I have 1 negative. 1 negative, and I only score 1 point from grain. I guess I have a 10-point Renaissance Man. And I have, yeah, you know what? I have the 3 points from Village Farmer. The 3 points from Village Farmer probably will be relevant. The fact that I'm sharing them with Montu is a problem. Yeah, I guess Montu's crop score is not amazing. How's his improvement score? He's got the pottery. He's got the nice candy room. And he's got a chicken coop. Yeah. Yeah, Montu's got a nice game. He's at 5 family members to my 4. Yeah. Yeah, Montu might be beating me here. Barnowl, harder to compare against Barnowl because Barnowl's got just a lot of stuff on his farm. Diplomat calls out other players, right? I think I can't use Plow Sow again. Actually, that does matter. I think you can't Plow Sow twice with Diplomat. I think you have to use different moves. Oh, wrong compendium. Pretty sure you have to use different moves. Yeah. Occupied by other players. I'm pretty sure if you're occupying it, you can't use it. I need a sushi to get my rainbow roll. And nice. Enjoy, Relicren. Thanks for hanging out. I love me some sushi. Feed FFR, feed 8. Yeah, if I had 1 more clay, I could have, or no, I would have needed 2 more clay. That's quite a bit more. All right. Well, that's my final farm. I don't know if it's good enough. Might not be. This might be like a 53-point farm and the winner's like 56, 57. Let's take a look. Okay, I'm better than 53. I am 55. Yeah, but the winner might be 57 plus, so. Montu Trees, yeah, Montu Trees wins it. Yep. Not winning the field guy outright wins the game for Montu. I only beat Mike by 1 point. Yeah, I might be third this game. I might be third this game. So what's missing? I did a lot of baking before getting crops in the ground. Tough to get crops in the ground when you have donkey, because like plowing before that is so bad. Yeah, Montu 62. Holy crap. Oh, loom. Oh, you had a max. You had a really nice loom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then trees, loom and trees. Yeah, yeah. Tying Montu. I needed to beat him outright, but even then, he still got there. Yeah, Nur FG pretty strong. turns out. Turns out Nur FG pretty good. Yeah, nicely done by Montu. Yeah, I guess Candy Room is pretty good. Candy Room's pretty good when you have like a million actions, right? It makes it better for sure. If it's not family growth in 5, when Montu doesn't get that pair of sheep in round 11, he's done. But because he had so many actions, he had time to just day labor sheep, day labor sheep, day labor sheep, get 2 food, a point, and a sheep every time. So worked well. Oh, Barnowl is 61. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, Educator is good, but these guys had really absurd games. These guys had really absurd games. 24 wood is a thing. 24 wood is a thing. Yeah, getting graduate back would have been quite nice, because then I would have had to build the 4th room, which would have been nice. I gave away a lot. I give away a lot of points with my grain crier, right? My market crier. I give away a lot of points. Um. Well. Well. Hmm. Maybe Storehouse Keeper wasn't the pick. Maybe I needed to market cry even more. I don't know. Do I need to get grain in the? Yeah, like it seems like maybe I need to get grain in the ground. I guess the other thing I could have done is not build the BMW, but then the vegetable aren't in the ground. I was gonna say play the veg first and get more reed that way. No, yeah, just missing the cattle. Missing the cattle is 2 points, and only get scoring 1 point out of grain in a game where I played Market Crier. That was not good enough. Yeah. And if I take cattle one time, Montu, that's one field that comes off of Montu's farm, right? So that matters. That makes a difference if I'm able to take cattle one time. So yeah, so did I not get myself into the family? Could I have gotten myself into the family growth queue earlier? That's a question that I should ask. Could I have gotten myself into the family growth queue earlier? Hmm. Maybe. Hard to say my minors are bad when I've played all of them. I could, yeah, maybe play Almanac. Maybe I need to play Almanac. If I play Almanac, then I can sow a bit more. get a couple more grain points, get an extra sheep point. But yeah, 1 wood and 1 stone is a very dangerous cost with Mayor Candidate. Very, very dangerous cost. And yeah, Montu just got a ton of actions and then had like a, you know, 2 food and a 1.5 point action on the board that he took every round, which worked out pretty well. Yeah, Prudent Merchant, Master Huntsman was a thing too. Take a look at the draft. 373413. So educator into mayor candidate. So I took grantor over graduate. Did that end up being the right decision? I think so. I mean, I think Grantor, maybe this game it might have been wrong. Like, Graduate might have been better than Grantor in this particular game if there was a lot of food. But sheep flip late, and I think Grantor is just like so powerful with Educator. Pays for itself, and you're that. As I said, it pays for itself and that immediate harvest, which is just absurd. Diplomat here over Prudent Merchant. So I did wonder about this. I did wonder about this. I'm 58. I forgot to give myself 3 points. I'm 58. I forgot the I forgot the 3 points for 6i. I'm 58. Okay, so that I'm closer. That's quite a bit closer. That is quite a bit closer. I will update that. No. Click. 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 There we go. 58, 62, 54, 61. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. That I'm a bit closer. But still several points away. Already done. So now we're in the territory where if I have a 1 cattle action, I win the swing against Montu, but then I would still lose against Barnowl. Because if I have like I don't know, like if it's hard to say just add a 1 cattle action, but if you just add a 1 cattle action, then I win the swing against Montu, right? Or if I take 1 cattle instead of 1 boar, for example, I beat Montu in that line, right? Because he's off 4 points. Assume he gets 1 point out of that move to counter the cattle point. So assume that he just loses 4 points. Then we'd tie. Montu and I would tie if I take a cattle instead of a boar. But yeah, then I lose against the Mr. 24 food. So I need a lot more points. Need a lot more points. Mike took the rooster point. He did take the rooster point at the end. Yeah. Yeah. So they both grew twice. The big thing that I'm struggling against is they both grew twice and they both grew twice in front of me. So maybe if I can get my second growth in, like if I can pull off double build, the problem is farm steward. I was never going to get to double build. Yeah. Yeah, 58 point farm and it's not enough. Take that. Okay. I guess I'll take a quick look at the rest of the draft. Did I close it? I did close. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like Storehouse Keeper is correct there. Over Part-Time Builder, I think Storehouse Keeper is correct there. I think Market Crier, Renaissance Man, yeah. Yeah, hard to say that, like, maybe this Festival Hall is not good. Do I have another card? Do I have something else to play? Like, I don't have any wood miners, except for Festival Hall. That's my only wood miner. So it's not like I can take that. It's not like I can take trees. Yeah, Festival Hall does seem like the pick. Yeah. Yeah, I had a really good hand, but my opponents all had also had really good hands. So does this make a difference? I did not play this. I don't think this makes a difference, but Montu did play amusement park, so maybe denying amusement park is the thing. Yeah. Like the seventh pick, 3.1 power pumpkin patch. Yeah. Hmm. Pretty good. 373413. Montu, Master Huntsman into Farm Steward. Wood Carver here. Interesting. Wood Carver with Master Huntsman, I guess. He took Resource Gather, which never came down. The Prudent Merchant wheeling with Master Huntsman was excellent for him. Really excellent for him. And he takes Herdsman here. Hmm. Over Part-Time Builder. I guess Part-Time Builder screws up his ability to build the first room, which he does like to do. He grabs Loom into Candy Room, into Trees. Yep. Yeah. And I mean, he also, like, you look at the strength of his hand, like, all of his miners are above. This is the weakest miner at 2.7. No, 2.2 Candy Room. That's true. Candy Room was pretty good, though. Early family growth helped Candy Room quite a bit. And Mike first pick Omni Farmer into Handmade into How the Hell Do You Get Mason third? So he took Handmade here. Okay. With Omni Farmer. Yeah, that makes sense. Sunrise Admirer is pretty good, but yeah, Handmade's good too. Yeah, Godfather here. Man, I was so close to getting Graduate back. I guess that's how I got Renaissance Man, right? I expected Renaissance Man to go before Graduate. Yes. If Graduate comes back, do I get to grow in 6 or 7? Not in 6, but in 7? No, because I played Diplomat in response to home. No, I don't play it in response to homework. I played in response to Montu's Woodcarver. No, his second Ock, I think. Yeah, maybe. Maybe if I wheel Graduate. But they would have been able to play around it because everyone would have seen it. Oh, he had Carpet. Okay. I took Herb Garden here. Yeah, the card quality was insanely high this game. Insanely high. So first pick Bargaining Harvester. So where does he get onto? So he sees Permaculturist here. And then he second picks Vineyard Labor. Well, you're certainly going to wheel Permaculturist. And nobody else had a chance. Nobody else knowing about both cards had a chance to get both of them. Mike could have taken Permaculturist third, but like you're not gonna you don't pay attention to that. That's a yeah, that's very nicely done by Barnowl. Very nicely done, and he played it well too. Yeah, sad about Graduate. Sad about Graduate. The open room distillery. Yeah, the quality of cards was just really high. really high. Yeah. Okay. That's going to be all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys... Yeah, GG. Nicely done. Yeah, great combo. Great combo. Um, got lucky to wheel the permaculture. You did not get lucky to wheel the permaculture. Well, okay. Maybe Mike can deny that combo, but I mean, I would have missed it. If I was Mike, I would have missed it too. So I don't think you're. I wouldn't say you're lucky. I think that's a very strong. I would say that's a very strong combo, and you took it aggressively because it's like it is a crazy combo. So yeah. Unfortunately, only 1 point from grain and no points, a -1 on cattle was too bad for me to overcome here. Because even if I take cattle instead of a boar to beat Montu, I still lose to you, Barnowl. So yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I'll be back back tomorrow. Similar time tomorrow. We'll see you then.